And just a little history. Some of you, if you pay attention in past years, you've heard this story before. When my youngest two children, and Kate is my middle child, and Robbie is 10 minutes younger than she is, and their high school choir director always gave them a rose at the end of the year. And so I have stolen that idea from John Long, who was retired choir director at Pickerington Central. Our next senior, stay. There. Our next senior is Chloe Brown. Very quietly, you can start coming up. 7th grade, up quietly.
Hello. So I'm gonna say a few words because I have a couple people to thank. First, I would like to thank my mom and my dad for not letting me quit orchestra when I wanted to in the 6th grade. I want to thank both sets of my grandparents for letting me host mini concerts at their houses. That was pretty great. I want to thank Miss Gawke for putting up with my shenanigans, wherever she's at, over there. Hi, thanks. And then I want to thank Miss Van Sant, because she's probably seen a lot more of me than she wants to. So, I got you a present.
And our next senior is Lashea Lyons.
First off, I would like to start by thanking my family for coming to all the concerts and always supporting me. I also thank my parents for making sure I never missed a single rehearsal. I also thank Ms. Van Sant for encouraging me to be the best and helping me succeed in my passion. I also thank her for the rides to work and rides home. These past 7 years have been nothing but joy, and I am thankful for your teachings. Music will never leave my side. Oh, and shout out to my home Larry. 7 years! Yes! Thank you.
And our next singer is Tori Jones.
Hi. I want to thank Miss Van Sant and Mrs. Gawke for everything they've done for me. And I want to thank my family for coming to all my concerts. And I want to shout out some of my friends I've made over the years. Some of them graduated already. Satya, Tanisha, Summer, Alex, Anna, Caitlin, Zakia, Amari, Ariana, Faven, Nia, Hannah, and Jessica. Thanks.
And our next singer is Amari Krim.
Hi guys. So I can't believe it has already been 7 years since I joined Reynoldsburg Orchestra. All of the crazy memories throughout those years will stay with me forever. Of course, I would like to thank Miss Van Sant for everything she has done, not only for me, but for everyone in our orchestra family. I honestly would not be where I am today if I did not join orchestra during my 6th grade year. During this whole orchestra process, my parents were always there for me through the ups and downs, even when I got on their nerves. So I want to give a huge shout out to my parents, to both my grandmas, and my Uncle Kenny, who are here tonight. Last but not least, I would like to show some love to my friends I made in orchestra. Even though she quit during her freshman year, I gotta give a shout out to my best friend Cabral, a senior who graduated last year, Nakaya, and to the ones that stuck to it, Zakia, Tori, Jamar, and my homegirl, Lashea.
And our next singer is Caitlin Frazier.
First off, I'd like to thank my parents for everything they've done for me throughout my journey in orchestra, taking me to rehearsals and concerts, and yelling at me when I skipped class at 7 in the morning. My parents have supported me through everything, so thank you. I also want to thank my Oma for driving 5 hours to see me tonight. It means the world to me. And also thank you for buying me my beautiful violin that I love so much. Thank you to my sister Kira for playing violin-cello duets with me even though you didn't want to. Thank you Alyssa and Kaylee for being my besties in orchestra. You guys made orchestra that much better. I want to thank Mrs. Van Sant for being one of the best teachers I've ever had. You're definitely one of a kind. I can't imagine anyone else being my orchestra teacher. And lastly, I want to thank Mrs. Galke for being my private lesson teacher and believing in me when sometimes I didn't. Thank you so much for everything. I will never forget how much you've impacted my life. So on behalf of the senior class, we'd like to present these flowers and cards to Mrs. Galke. Sixth graders, don't quit because it's worth it in the end.
Corey Maynard. And our next senior is, where am I? Chloe Hansen. I just felt like it was a little out of character.
Cello, and I think she's still mad at me for not staying with cello, but I am really happy. I want to give a shout out to, even though she's not here, my older sister Sarah, who helped me through playing the violin even if it struggled me, or yeah, whatever. But don't quit, trust me, it's worth it, and I'm very glad that I didn't.
And our next senior, oh wow, our next senior is Anna Hurt.
Hi there, I'm just really thankful to be here tonight. 7 years is a long time to do something. I always like to think back to elementary school years when I was at Herbert Mills and I would sit in the gym and the orchestra would play, and I always loved that. And I remember thinking, I want to be a part of that someday. And I also remember thinking, I don't want to be basic, so I'm going to play the viola. And so that's exactly what I did in 6th grade. That is exactly what I did in 6th grade, and I don't regret that decision. I wanted to thank my family for always supporting me and being my biggest fans all the time. I want to thank Mrs. Galke and Mrs. Van Sant for not only teaching me how to play the viola, but also teaching me what it looks like to really care about people. I think that's really important, and it's something that I will definitely take away from orchestra. And what you guys do goes a really long way. And also shout out to Caitlin and Sydney and Casey for being my orchestra besties, and then shout out to the whole viola section because viola is the best.
And our next senior, while the 8th graders are coming up super, super quietly, is Alyssa Menard.
Okay, so I've been waiting for this moment since my first concert here in Reynoldsburg, which was 7th grade. I did not start in 6th grade. And I couldn't imagine being in any other orchestra because this orchestra is truly a family, and I know every single person in it would be there for me. And so all of you. And to my thank yous, thank you to my mom and my stepdad for taking me to all the rehearsals. And thank you to my dad for buying my instrument, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have it. Even though we didn't agree on the choice of instrument in the beginning, I have learned to love the viola. And thank you to my second family, Christy and Dion, for taking me everywhere. I knew I was gonna cry. Thank you to my teachers, Miss Vincent and Miss Galkey, because you have taught me so much. And thank you to Kaylee and Caitlin for taking me under your wing in 7th grade, because I wouldn't have my first friends without you guys. So thank you, and I hope none of you quit, because the memories and experiences you have with this orchestra are truly amazing and irreplaceable. So thank you.
And our next senior is Zakia Irving.
Let me get to my speech. So I started orchestra in 7th grade. I initially started out on the trombone, but I was like, I don't want to be a band nerd, so cello's where it's at. I came to orchestra and I fell in love with like every person, specifically Miss Vincent and Miss Goki. They've always been teachers. To me, not just as like, you know, teaching orchestra, but like they taught me a lot about like responsibility, respectfulness. But one thing that I still haven't learned is how to be on time. But I really loved my experience with orchestra. I never thought this day would come, and especially all the trips, like to go to St. Louis, freaking Kings Island, and just class in general. But I'm going to give a little shout out, specifically my mom, my grandma, my Aunt Netta for supporting me emotionally and financially throughout this journey, as well with like rides and stuff, you know. To my brother and to the people that could come and support me, Coriana, if you're out there, and those who couldn't make it, and then my orchestra family who come waking up at 5:30 in the morning better. Amari, Hannah, Tori, Tiffany, Faith, Astema, Zach, Jamar, Marlene, Morgan, Natalie, Hannah, everyone that I've coached, and to the people that left, Tanisha, Cliff, Joey, Cameron, and Sarah. I love orchestra, and I hope none of you quit. Thank you.
And our first senior in this section is Matthew Swain. I love speeches like that. I'd like to thank his parents too. Okay, and Tiffany Ting is our next senior. And our next senior is Rachel Foster.
So I just want to thank the orchestra teachers for everything they've done for me. Thank you. It means a lot. I want to give a shout out to my sister real quick. I don't know where she is, but nerd, get a job finally. And I just want to say that the bass is by far the best instrument ever.
girls. High school, you need to be more quiet. And our next senior is Ariana Ortiz.
Okay, give me a second, gotta pull up this Google Doc. Okay, so to me, I figured graduation is a time of moving on and letting go of the past, so I figured now would be a good time to tell Miss B, if she's paying attention, that one time in 6th grade I was eating Pringles in class, and I am making a confession, so you can forgive me my orchestra sins. Okay, now one time in 6th grade, I was eating Pringles in class, and I dropped one on the floor, and I didn't want you to know that I was eating in class, so I kind of crushed it into the carpet. And then evidently the next week we had ants. And it was because of me. And so that's about it. But, don't do that, 6th graders. Don't eat Pringles and smash them into the carpet. Anyway, so I wanted to give some shout outs to some people who have made my orchestra experience a little more bearable. Tori, Cameron Stump, who held this orchestra on his back. Zach, my Bolt Queen Natalie. Others, my family, I guess. You're somewhere over there. But yes, thank you for everyone in my life for supporting me in doing this. And that's it. Thank you.
And our next senior is Kaylee Torres-Malice.
Okay, so I just want to start off by saying that nothing that I'm about to say after this will ever justify the feeling that you get in your heart from being up on the stage with everyone behind me and all of those of you below. So congratulations on getting this far. For the past 7 years, during the time that I should have been sleeping, I was trying to plan what I would say would give me the honor to speak in this very moment. It's been kind of hard. I'd like to start off by thanking my family and friends for investing in me and my love of music. They're all sitting over there. And a lot of you guys who told me you weren't going to be able to make it, thanks, you made me cry. Thank you all truly. To my Nana and Papa and my great-grandpa who drove out a great deal of ways to come and support me. That was really special. Tonight, the senior song that we will be playing, I am dedicating to my mom because she wasn't able to be here, and she's a big part of me as well. And then, lastly, I'd like to thank you, Miss Van Sant and Miss Belkey, for being and creating and instilling a passion within me that wouldn't be what it is today. And so, to Miss Belkey, I would like to break from tradition a little bit. If you come on up here. I'm sorry. So on behalf of this year's senior class, we decided to get you a ring. So again, thank you to everyone who's out there, and I hope that you enjoy everything today. Thank you.
I want to take just a minute. Lauren Boykins, where are you? Come on up here, babe. Just come right up here very carefully. Hang on. Pause. One of our seniors could not be here tonight, and I know this is really hard for her, but college things are important. Sometimes they come before high school. I'm going to try not to express my feelings about that. But this is one of those nights where she had to be. She's in Maine, and we decided that was a little too far to commute, so I'm going to present the rose for Chanel Boykins to her sister Lori. And our last senior for tonight is Hannah Mon, the end of a long line of Mon girls. This is 4 out of 4. The one who survived.
Hey. Hi. I'm a bit tall right now.
They're all tall.
Alright. First, I would like Miss Balky to come over here. I've got a little something. It's not much, but I've got a story to remind you. There was one day in 8th grade when we all came into the orchestra room, and it was before class really started, and Miss Balky had brought in just a couple of little nail polish things to hand out to some of the girls, because I don't know why, but that was a day that I just had a bad day, which is saying something. That was second period. I was having a really bad day somehow. And I don't know, that just really made my day, and it stuck with me this long. And I still have that nail polish, and I'm wearing it right now. Because it felt right. And thank you. And it's just to say that, like, it's the small things that matter, guys. You think it's like playing your last concert that's really gonna stand out. It's the little things that really get to you. Now to the thank yous. Thank you to my family for always coming to my concerts, even if you really didn't want to. You make that clear sometimes. If you say so. I'd like to thank all my friends in the orchestra, especially the violas. They're the best. I get the last word on that. Y'all should have expected that. I'd like to thank the crowd for always being here and cheering us on, even if we take 2 hours. You guys are... Okay, listen, I'm the last one. Everybody else is after me. But you guys are always here cheering us on, and it's great of you. Just thanks to all the senior friends. You guys probably should hate me by now. I'm so annoying. Bothered you all for 7 years. Okay, that was just a saying. You weren't actually supposed to say you do. Jeez, everybody's on my case tonight. But you guys down there, even if you really don't like it, give it another year. You might come back to it. This is what's lasted the longest. You keep all your friends here. We all might not like each other sometimes, but we all love each other, and we're all gonna stay together. And so, guys, there's a tradition we got, and I gotta keep it. So,
let's just see what you got there. Shh. It's the only bag I have. Leave me alone. So we've got, of course, the Phantom Rose. And the Phantom Mask, which we will tie on you, of course. The other way, don't take
you're funny. Okay, so I need to go off topic for just a minute. One of the things that I very firmly believe in is, kind of you scratch your back, I'll scratch mine.